Hello, this is Friends on Fire, our casual flash game with Facebook integration that's available on the desktop web as well as on mobile devices for iOS from the App Store, as well as for Android on the Google Play Store. Now, the accompanying blog post has some detailed information and a lot of code snippets on some of these features I'll be quickly going over in this video. But the first consideration was multi-screen design. We set a fixed size on the desktop web with just a background image, which is common for Flash games. Now I switch over to the camera view here. You can see a couple of mobile devices. We have a Android smartphone as well as an iPad. You can see that even though these two devices have completely different screen sizes as well as aspect ratios, the graphics programmatically, the background image stretches, scales asymmetrically to fit, and the text and other game elements are calculated to center and place appropriately. So to play our game, we have the option to connect to Facebook. We have a simple option just to use some preset monkey friends in case the player doesn't have a Facebook account, which is a good idea to give that fallback, even though this is primarily a Facebook game. So we want to go connect to Facebook. Log in here. And the first time we play the game and connect to Facebook, it will load all of our friends. And our friends are falling from the sky on fire. Save them. Okay, here we go. And my friends are falling from the sky. I have to drag my mouse cursor, my little kiddie pool here to catch them. It may look a little jumpy as I'm screen capturing at the same time. But there we are, and this is a adaptation of one of my favorite games from a child on the Atari system called Kaboom. And as the levels go on, the spacing between the friends will alternate between being close and being far away. The speed will increase on an arc, and the number of friends necessary to catch to move on to the next level is periodically raised and lowered. Okay, as we get faster and faster. So now let's say we go ahead and drop someone. Oh, this person we need to take a moment to remember when we allow it to fall into doom. We'll restart the level. Okay, so that's the gameplay. I'll just go ahead and play a few levels here real quick that I'll speed up in the video just so you can see a little bit of the progression of the game action. And here we are at level 15, where you can see things will begin to get a lot more difficult. Woo! And you may have noticed a couple of random elements to help with the infinite levels that just increase mathematically in complexity. That this background gradient will change to a random color each level, as well as the random shooting stars that appear time to time in the background. So here now I've allowed my last friend to fall, and my morale is faded completely. So here I have some other Facebook integration options. I can go ahead and play again. I can share my game, which would tell me I got to level 16 and save 649 playing Friends on Fire, although the following didn't quite make it. List the 5 friends that I allowed to fall, and if I were to click post now, it would go ahead and post that on my Facebook timeline. I'm going to cancel it for now. I also have the option to challenge friends. So this will open the Facebook request dialog, and again it says what level I got to, how many friends I saved, and I challenge you to be even more heroic. So I can go through and choose some friends to go ahead and send a request to play the game. Or I could honor the fallen, which is another request dialog that simply pre-selects the 5 friends that you allowed to fall and honors the memory, asks them also to play the game. So that's it. It's a pretty simple game. There's a couple other features on the mobile version here. If I go ahead and now one thing it does, I'll show you this on the web version. When we play again, it keeps the friends that you loaded the first time, so you'll have the option of either updating them or just go ahead and use your loaded friends that you've already used, which again on a mobile device allows you to actually play the game offline once you've loaded things once. But if we go ahead and use loaded friends here, begin our game, you can see that on the mobile device we can actually use the accelerometer to tilt the device back and forth to play the game. Or you can simply use your finger to drag anywhere on the screen. Same with on the iPad. You can use the accelerometer, or you can just click on the screen, touch on the screen with our finger just to drag back and forth. And play the game. And you can see now that on each mobile device our ad network kicked in. We have a free version that has ads, shows a little ad mob ad here up in the middle of gameplay, as well as, oops, let's turn this back on, as well as on the iPad we have a game ad running across the top. Again, this is the free version of the app that we downloaded from the App Store, and the 99-cent version will make the ads go away. So again, there's a short overview of our Friends on Fire game that we created to test all of these new technologies of building a game and releasing it on the app stores, on different mobile devices with different screen sizes, the Facebook connectivity. It was a really fun project, and again, the blog post below has a lot of source code to show how a lot of this was done. Thanks for watching.